point I have is the government should pay domestic debts. It's saying that the government actually borrows from some people, and these are like but what I mean by this, the government should pay the debts of people. The government reaches a point where it borrows some money from people. But I request for your attention, please. Thank you. So if the government could actually pay back these people the loans that they borrow from them, then the people will have enough money to invest and produce goods. And the moment goods are surplus in the market, then there's going to be reduced inflation. Of course, the prices are going to reduce. Then the government should have a more aggressive, structured, and coordinated approach on access to markets. What I mean, in this case, Kenya does not allow Uganda to do this. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby. Girls at the back, we have some order. Thank you. Double there, Natasha.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am Honorable Natasha Namogaya from Form 6 The topic of discussion today, they are telling us that in Uganda today every commodity price is increasing. And they are telling me as an MP, what can I do to advise Ugandan government? First of all, I'll advise the government to stop but to reduce the expenditure on non-essential items. I mean, we are seeing the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of Parliament getting these luxurious, these lavish vehicles that has the TV, that has the toilet. Children say they can't move to the toilet. Why do they need all that? They need to reduce the expenditures. Instead of using that money for other things, they should put it into entrepreneurship and then with the economy improves. Then my next is that they should encourage industrialization by local investors. In Uganda today, we are looking at many industries being under private investors, like foreign investors, and this is leading to profit repatriation. This is where Subil is going to come, create a company in Uganda, and the profit he gets, he goes to his country and leads to development that side. So here in Uganda, we're not benefiting at all. My next point is they should build confidence in our currency. As per now, the Ugandan currency is so low. I think they should build confidence. Then they should reduce on brain drain. This refers to where the highly educated and intelligent people get out of the country to go to other countries just because of the resources this side, just because of the conditions, because they are getting little payment, the working conditions. So if the government gets those things in touch, and these people will stay in this country, they'll lead to development, and of course commodity prices will not be increasing if we have highly intelligent people. The other thing is the government should stop being permissive. This is the way where they tend to ignore things that they are looking at them. How can a full president come out and start telling people if you cannot afford bread by cassava? Is it I mean, why don't you just come up with a solution and reduce the prices of bread? These people should have some sense, you get it? The other thing is that they should reduce on the taxes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Natasha. Let's have the way the eyes go back. Backbenchers.
Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Duane Iris Beatrice, Senior 5 constituency. As our resolution today states, Uganda, every commodity price is increasing. As an MP of Senior 5 constituency, what advice would you give the government? What can you do to save this country? One, I'll summarize this whole resolution in just one word: inflation. Economists define inflation as the destroying disease born out of lack of monetary control, where where results undermine rules of business, creating havoc in markets and financial ruin of even the prudent. Before I give solutions to the government, what are the causes that are leading to the prices to increase? 1. Increasing interest rates. What can the government do about that? I suggest that the government should at least give these people incentives. And they should give these people incentives whereby they give them a short time period, they give them maybe like 6 months to maybe they can use that money, they can save that money and use it in the nearby future. Secondly, the rising prices of fuel. Prices of fuel in Uganda are increasing at a high rate. And what is causing this? We have an oil refinery in the Albertine region, but they're doing nothing. Russia is one of the causes that's why the prices of fuel are increasing rapidly. Uganda is importing fuel from Russia, right? And because Russia is at war with Ukraine, we're having prices of fuel increasing. I also advise the government to subsidize funds to producers. What do I mean with this? What subsidizing is like the government should give money to these local producers, like people in the villages. They have small businesses, but then they don't have money, they don't have capital. So the government has to give these people money so they can build their products. I also advise the government to control prices of raw materials. Raw materials like sugar canes that are used in the manufacture of sugar, they are very high. So what comes as a result? Prices of sugar are going to increase. So the government has to set up a constant price for such raw materials so that when the people in the factories buy these raw materials, they're not expensive, not to raise the prices of sugar, and we the consumers, we are suffering. I also advise the government to control wages of the entire country. For example, science teachers are earning 4 million, and then the arts teachers are given a very low price. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. Let's have Letitia Lawyer. Letitia. Guys in the back, please have some order, please.
All protocol observed.
Hold on, Letitia.
My name is Honorable Letitia.
Letitia, hold on. Let's have some silence, please. I keep saying the back because I'm sitting at the front, so everyone is at the back. Let's have some silence.
Protocol observed. My name is Letitia Laloyo, and I am here to represent S5 constituents. In Uganda today, the prices of commodities are increasing at a fast rate. As an MP, what advice would I give to the government of Uganda in order to help the consumers? The government can adapt the policy of price legislation. This is whereby the government sets a policy where you have to reduce the prices of the essential commodities. For example, soap, sugar. For example, let me say that a bar of soap is going to be at 2,000, whereby if you sell a bar of soap above 2,000 shillings, it's going to be a crime. It's called like the maximum value. This is the maximum value is where the government fixes prices below the equilibrium price. So most of these producers exploit us, the consumers. They want to raise the price of a bar of soap to up to 10,000 shillings. Yet the average Ugandan consumes less than $1 a day, which is less than 3,500 shillings. The government should reduce the interest rates. This is by giving grants to the producers. For example, let me say Bazzinyi, they can give interest to them so they can reduce on the price. Because most of these people get loans from the bank, and you automatically know that when you get a loan, you have to pay a high interest. But when the government is giving a grant to the producer, you will have enough money and the cost of production will reduce because you have already the money. A grant is money that the government gives for a specific purpose. So if you have the grant, there will be no need to go to the bank and acquire a loan The government can provide tax incentives, for example, tax exemptions and lowering of the taxes. These producers, many of them are taxed. Let me say, for example, Kapira Sugar. They go and buy the let me say a producer goes buys raw materials. In that when he's buying the raw materials, there is the indirect tax. For example, this is the
Let's have that group up here. Okay.
Protocol, sir. My name is Nadema Maria Penina, and I am representing the Form 3 constituency. As the discussion at hand says that we should, the discussion at hand says that the commodities, the prices, in Uganda, every commodity price is increasing. As an MP from Senior 3 constituency, what advice would you give the government? And as me, I would advise the government to let more investors come to the country, creating a conducive environment through providing security. This will reduce on the monopolistic nature, whereby when I say monopolistic nature, this means that it is only one producer supplying to the country or a particular area, whereby, for example, the salt company, and these people tend to increase, I would say that they tend to increase the prices of salt or sugar because they know that they are the only people supplying us. Yet the thing is that these people, once they introduce investors to come into the country, these people will have this competition and automatically they will have to reduce the prices. This leads me to the next point, that the government should support the agriculture sector and companies which provide basic commodities to the people. This means that we are all, Uganda is a country that carries out agriculture. We all depend on agriculture. So instead of depending on other stuff, yet we have agriculture, we are naturally farmers. The government is supposed to just support the farmers, give them loans, give them the necessary commodities, and these people of course will produce meaningful stuff, will produce products that are meaningful to everyone. My next point is that the government should follow up on the budgeted money to reduce on corruption, since it's based on eating up the money that is intended for another purpose. I raise my case. Thank you all.
Thank you, President. Future panelists, I think you guys don't need to repeat the question. You don't need to repeat the topic. We already know you're eating up your own time. Each of you guys has only 2 minutes. So get in there and dig out as many points as you can, because she didn't give up. Nasurubi John. Form 1.
Thank you for the golden opportunity. I'm Nasurubi John from the Form 1 constituency. As the resolution is already set in the House, I will not need to repeat it. And this is my advice to the government. My first advice is the government should improve and support the agriculture sector in this way. Like now the government is able to pay the members of parliament, but the government is not able to give more funds in the agriculture sector. Like now the government is able to give all the MPs, over 500 MPs, enough salary like 25 million, but the agriculture sector is doing nothing. So the government should at least improve the funds that is giving to the agriculture sector. My next point is the least standard salaries for the other like the other workers. Now like the teachers. There are some teachers that are given a lot of money and the others are given less money. So the teachers are not able to develop the country and also able to develop themselves. So there's a lot of corruption in our government. So the government should stop their corruption and be faithful as a dog. And also our government should at least reduce on the taxes. Like the overtaxing the goods made inside the country. In this way, I advise the government to at least get taxes like from the tourism sector, not the goods that are made inside the country, and that is leading to like goods being at a very high price. So they should reduce the taxes. I also advise our government to at least save money for emergency issues. Like our government is not saving money for emergency issues. It's always spending money giving to MPs and other people instead of saving money for emergency issues. In that way, it's even reaching to an extent of going for loans. That even the loans are not unpayable. Thank you. I rest my case.
Thank you. Next up, to go to Joy. Mpoma.
Protocol observed. As I'm enthusiastically standing here, starting the question or resolution. In Uganda today, every commodity price is increasing. As an MP from S1 constituency, what advice can I give to the government? First, the government should slightly reduce the indirect taxes on essential goods, like fuel. Fuel was at 1,200 shillings, let me say petrol, but it's now in 5,000 shillings. On essential goods, like tomato sauce is just a luxury spice. Sugar is something really important. Why don't they exchange prices? Right now sugar is at like 5,000 shillings and tomato sauce is at 1,500. What's that? This has led to malnutrition in most sectors. Many people are suffering because of deficiency diseases. In malnutrition, cooking oil, this is something really essential. Cooking oil has been used by many people. It has been at an affordable price. Sorry. After some time, they had made the cost of cooking oil high. So what they did, the citizens started using Kimbo or let me say cowboy. After some time, still they made the prices high. So they turned to blue band. This was stuff that it was also made high. And now people are just eating boiled stuff, like carbohydrates. They are forgetting their proteins. The government should pay domestic carriers. Domestic carriers is like the road constructions. Sometimes, let us say the president or the ministers give. Thank you.
Let's have now with the memo. Sorry.
Thank you for this great opportunity granted to me. My name is Nangwede Member Victoria, representing the members of Form 4 constituency. And I'm here to give a few views concerning the motion of discussion today in the House. Here is my first advice. I will first of all advise the government of Uganda to reconsider the idea of allowing all kinds of investors in our country. Some of these investors come into our country and they only mind about their personal gain in their country. So when they come here, most goods are exported because they come here because they're seeing here raw materials. And And so when they export them to their own countries, they only mind about taking them, and we the people, they live for us here inadequate facilities. And what do you think we shall do? Or what do you think that people are doing? What do you think that people who are selling these commodities will do? They will be forced to sell to us at a higher price because there is a high demand, and yet the facilities are very limited. And then I would also advise that as an MP, I can set this condition by advising the citizens. Together, we are citizens of the Republic of Uganda. We can extract poverty. How? This can be done by cooperating with our government, and involve ourselves in small-scale activities. For example, we can involve ourselves in making soap, and then this soap, once you make your own soap, you will not be in position to go for soap at a high price. Well, you already have your soap. And then I encourage people of my constituency and Uganda at large to engage themselves in agriculture, because we as Ugandans, agriculture is our backbone. And so once we involve ourselves in agriculture, we shall have enough supplies of agricultural products. And so we can be able to get ourselves food, and then with this other money that we'll be using for buying agricultural products, we can invest it in acquiring ourselves things that we can't make that we can't make. And then I advise the government to look at the idea of importing raw materials. This thing of importing. Thank you very much. I raise my case.
Let's have a Rosemary from Compton.
Thank you for this opportunity. As our resolution has been stated already, my name is Awaras and I'm here to represent the Senior 2 constituency. As an MP, how can I advise the government about the rising price of commodity? The government should invest in putting up value addition in locally produced goods. Like, the government should construct more factories and industries whereby we can process our own good, rather than our raw materials being taken to other countries and then brought back to us, packed in small packets, being sold to us in high price. Like coffee. Our farmers are growing coffee. Outside people come and then they take coffee as a raw material. They go and process our coffee. Afterwards, they pack something like 2 spoons, 3 spoons. Then they bring back for us here, selling at 25,000, yet they bought at 200. The government should regulate on the price of farm inputs. Like, we have this challenge whereby when it is planting season, you find all the facilities needed for the farmers to start up their farming. Because the prices go high, and then the time for harvest, you will find that the price will come low. So if at all, like, the government regulates on this price, whether it is a harvesting season or planting season, the commodities or like the tools that the farmers need remain on the same price. The farmers will have no excuse to sell their products at high price. And then the government should involve in international peace talk. For now, the biggest challenge is fuel, as it was already said. Russia and Ukraine are in a war, and Russia is the source of fuel for most of the countries in the world. So now, in this process, the Russian fuel is not yet out. This is leading to, like, everything. It needs what? Transport. And transport, we need to have fuel. So if at all, like, the government involves in peace talk with other bodies like QRA, so that these two countries can have peace, it will be fine, at least so that the fuel is released for us. And then the government, thank you.
Let's have our last panelist, Ivan.
Thank you so much. My name is Abigail, and we were given a motion about advising the government what to do about the prices increasing in the country. First of all, in our country, many things have increased. For example, sugar, salt, in fact, everything, not only sugar. But then what should we do? First of all, we're talking about the government, but also what have people done? First of all, the government should stop taxing people. First of all, there are people who are just entrepreneurs. And these people have started businesses, but then I've started my business. Maybe it's a retail shop, but then I've just started selling a few stuff. Then the government is coming, you should give us tax of maybe, they're giving you tax that is high. They're taxing you in fact. But then you don't have this money. What are you going to do? First of all, they should reduce taxes until the people are satisfied with buying things, because things are having high prices. And if it's an issue about soap, the government should increase on the factories of soap and reduce on the prices. And we people should try and maybe use local herbs, like maybe maca, and some people use purple. You can use that and use it instead of spending a lot of money. About the issue of fuel, my next view about the issue of fuel, I think we should also try. If it means I'm going to Mpoma and I have only 5,000 and I have to buy sugar, maybe the sugar is at 3,000, but I have 5,000. Maybe I can try to budget and I say I'm going to use only 1,000 from here to Mukono and 1,000 to bring me back. So the government should help people. In fact, these people who are, and my experience, the government should reduce the rate of borrowing. The rate of borrowing is so high because many countries are demanding Uganda, and by the end of the day, most of the money that will be used to make the infrastructure of Uganda better, they are using it to pay back maybe China, because China is the most. Thank you so much.
Thanks to all our panelists. Okay, give me a short music break as we tabulate the room.
yeah! Mpoma girls, you guys have amazing talent. You have such a beautiful voice. What's your name again? Lavinsa. Let's do a shot for Lavinsa! She has talent, baby. You should go and check out UGT. Okay?
I have this special song I would like to perform.
This is from the DJ.
Thank you. If it's okay with you guys, I'd like to perform a special song for my fellow senior ones.
Sweetheart, not today. Next time they are. Please, next time. We're out of town. But we love you so much. Thank you so much for being so. Yes, right about now. Get ready for the one and only Nachimuni Shadio. Yeah, Nachimuni Shadio. He's gonna be singing Insane Ricky Miles. You take love and I cancel you out. Let's go. Sing it once. Team Red.
I'm so sorry that I don't want to be that's how you don't want to be out. Even if it's a good it's out of the day. I'm going to be facing my head in the other. Just as I don't wake up, you move on because it's a day. Drive me insane. I'm so dead. Insane. Drive me insane. I'm so dead. Insane. Drive me insane. I'm so dead. Insane.
You roda defilada. Te apanhei, novinha com bem fino e conta pra quem tem. Não complica namorado, tá sempre ali.
Let's go, keep it doing.
Tessa. Just do me, do me, do you, do me, I'm trying to see somebody, do me, do me, it's how I live, moving on to the deep breath. Let me see. All because of you. All night. Look to me. Want you. Let's shot it. Shot it. Kiss me to the. Kiss me to the. Can't you see now? Kiss me to the. Kiss me to the. It's been good.
I want to see which many girls in the room must sit together.
Decision. I can get it just
Get to your